Well, not so fast there, Kev. Just because I'm sick doesn't mean I can't contribute to a show, right? Yeah, we were at different places and were unable to record together. So I thought I'd just drop in at the end of this show to let you know that I am indeed sick. I think I could probably pass for that singer in the Oak Ridge Boys, the Elvira song. Giddy up, ba mow mow. Anyway, I have lots of chest congestion and sinuses congested too. So some sort of flu hit me earlier in the week, and I thought I would be rid of it by now. But typically when I get sick, it stays with me for a few weeks. So I just wanted to recap what Kevin read about Angie's comment and my comment in response. She actually wrote me back in an email that I thought was really great and instructive of what we've been talking about. She wrote, "Hi Wes, thank you so much for reading my very long comment. You have shared a lot of useful advice. I have realized that I do need to be assertive with these ladies and continue to stand up for what I need and want for myself, to eat healthy and be fit. Just today, one of the ladies at work began talking about her weight gain. I took the opportunity to tell her if she cuts out all the sweets and carbs I see her eating, she would lose weight without some crazy starvation diet. I think she actually took interest in what I was saying. Like you said, I think they just need more education on the right way to eat. I'm hoping if maybe I speak up more often about the rewards of why I eat healthy, then it might be contagious, and we can convince our doctors to stop having donut day every Tuesday for a start." Well, imagine that, doctors having donut day. As you probably heard in past podcasts, Kevin and I have a special fascination with donuts, even though we never eat them. And that's probably why, as Kevin mentioned, they are one of the worst foods, of course, although very tasty when you're eating them. So she ended with, "Again, I appreciate your encouragement because I really needed to be reminded that I'm not the outcast health nut, but just a person who actually wants to eat the right foods and live a healthy life. Happy holidays, sincerely, Angie." Well, that's great. I think that's the attitude that we need to take in regards to people that are in our social circles that are negative towards us or lashing out with their own projections and telling us that what we're doing is somehow wrong or we need to do it like they're doing it, in spite of the evidence, right? When they are overtly unhealthy, when they are obese, for instance, that's a case of not treating your body in a respectful way and ultimately your emotions in a respectful way. So the more we can be assertive and build those bridges to where they are coming from emotionally and try to understand and show empathy for their situation, which results in, projecting their unresolved issues onto us and revealing their self-conflicts, the more we can connect with them and say, you deserve the best too. And here's the information that I have that has helped me. And it should be a win-win situation rather than feeling like you're an outcast. And of course, you have to acknowledge those feelings because they are good indicators of what is going on and how to deal with it. And I think self-assertiveness is definitely key in these matters, especially in a situation like a workplace where you don't really have the choice of who you work with, who you're surrounded by. And so in those situations, and in family situations even, it's important to assert what you're feeling, what your knowledge is, and to empathize with the other person, regardless of whether they're argumentative or combative, because that's just indicative of their own fears and anxieties, and that's why they project it onto the other person, to try to get rid of it, They don't want to admit that they have these issues. But the first step to recovery is, of course, accepting where you are, so then you can get to where you want to be. So anyway, that's my 2 cents on this one. Thanks again, Angie, for those great comments. And we encourage any of you that are struggling with these issues to comment also, especially during these times of the holidays, when I'm sure everyone is surrounded by people who are not working on the healthy mind, fit body aspect of their lives. So thanks for listening, everyone, and we'll talk to you next week.